Alright everybody, so we are under 48 hours to go for Black Ops 6's launch, and I am very excited. I'm going to be streaming it on launch night. Please, if you do watch these videos, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified when I go live and when I upload videos. We have a lot of content coming out. But before I can get into any interesting content with the actual game, let's just get excited together with Black Ops 6 information like this, which is the entire perk list. I'm going to share all of the perks that are in the game and their descriptions, and then the specialties, and then I'm going to just talk about my opinion on the system. So, starting off, without any further ado, the red tier perks, or the Enforcer perks. Our perks are Gung Ho, which has reduced movement penalties when reloading or using equipment, and you can also reload while tactical sprinting. We have Dexterity, which will provide reduced weapon motion while jumping, sliding, and diving, and you take less fall damage. Scavenger, same as always, you resupply ammo and equipment from killed enemies. That's the Enforcer perks for slot 1. Slot 2, we have Assassin. Enemies on a kill streak get a unique minimap marker and drop bounty packs when killed. Pick up the packs for more score. Bruiser, melee kills and finishing moves replenish health and earn extra score. And then in Enforcer perk slot 3, we have Double Time, which greatly increases the duration of tactical sprint, and Bankroll. Start each life with 150 score towards score streaks. When it comes to the Enforcer perks, I'm okay with it. It's just, I don't know, some of these are kind of lame in my opinion. For one, I think Scavenger could use an extra bonus. I think Bruiser could use an extra bonus. I also think Double Time should maybe decrease your sprint to fire speed. Like, all of these could use some tweak. These are just perks we have seen before in previous games. What's interesting though is that in their description for Bankroll, it says start each life with 150 score towards score streaks, parentheses, non-lethal. I don't know what that means, but I hope that doesn't mean that I don't get 150 plus score if I have just lethal streaks equipped. I hope that's not just towards like UAVs and stuff like that. We'll have to see during launch. Hopefully they're not doing more to discourage me from going on awesome kill streaks. Now moving on to the blue or recon perks, we have Ghost. And of course this is Ghost, undetectable by enemy scout pulse and UAVs while moving, planting, defusing, or controlling score streaks, and you are undetectable by the proximity alarm tactical equipment we talked about in the last video. Unfortunately, also in Tier 1, we have Ninja, which allows you to move more quietly. It doesn't completely silence your footsteps, apparently it just makes you move more quietly. After an entire year of uncounterable covert sneakers, I am kind of okay with it not completely silencing my footsteps. This gives them room to tweak it and improve it or nerf it instead of it just being something that removes a sound out of the game. But that's in slot 1. In slot 2 for Recon, we have Engineer. See enemy equipment and score streaks through walls and enemy score streak icons on the minimap. Tracker, see enemy footsteps, and ADSing auto pings enemies, long cooldown in between pings. I do like this. That's kind of a cool combination of different perks we've had in the past. Then we have Forward Intel in Tier 2 as well, which is increasing your minimap area and shows the direction indicator for revealed enemies. I don't think that's that useful of a perk, especially if it gets rid of your ability to detect elevation. Then in Recon slot 3, we have Vigilance, which displays a HUD icon every time you appear on an enemy minimap, immune to CUAV and Scrambler, and you're also immune to Sleeper Agent. So Vigilance is an S tier perk as far as I'm concerned. Knowing when you're appearing on minimaps and countering CUAVs is really powerful, but also countering Sleeper Agents and Scramblers, that's going to be a really powerful perk. That is a stacked perk that's unlocked at level 6. Then we also have Cold-Blooded, undetectable by AI targeting and thermal optics. Player-controlled score streaks don't highlight you. I prefer when Cold-Blooded just makes it so it takes longer for the AIs to lock onto you. I don't like it when it completely counters AI streaks. I think Black Ops 4 was the last COD to do that, and I really was hoping it would come back, but apparently not. Now we're going into some interesting ones. These are the Strategist or Green perks, and in slot 1, we have Flak Jacket and Tac Mask, which is going to do the things that those have always done. Then we have, in slot 2, Dispatcher, which reduces score cost for non-lethal score streaks, stacks with Bankroll. I enjoyed using this in the beta combined with Bankroll, which was a really easy way to call in UAVs fast. I don't like having to dedicate a loadout into calling in UAVs and COAVs, but it is cool that Dispatcher does stack with Bankroll. And then Fast Hands, swap weapons faster and extend fuses when throwing back grenades, so that's pretty cool. Nothing we haven't seen before. And then in green slot 3, we have Quartermaster, and that allows you to recharge your equipment over time. I'm so sick of this being in COD. COD already has a grenade spam problem. We do not need people getting replenished grenades, but whatever. And then we have Guardian, faster healing while capturing and holding objectives, revive down teammates faster. Not bad. I think I could see myself using this on certain loadouts, but not most of them. And then we have Gearhead. We talked about this in a previous video. This allows you to have 2 field upgrade charges and also makes your field upgrades charge faster. This is a really far in perk. You get this at level 50. I feel like a lot of people are going to use their permanent unlock token on this perk before they use it on any other ones. Now, when you combine 3 red perks, or 3 blue perks, or 3 green perks, you get either Enforcer, Recon, or Strategist bonuses. So you got 3 red perks, you get Enforcer. Killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regeneration. Equipping 3 blue perks will give you Recon, which allows you to see enemies through walls for a short time after respawn. You get a HUD edge indicator when an enemy is outside your view, and you leave no death skulls when killing enemies. This is incredibly powerful. You essentially have high alert, you have wall hacks on spawn, and then you also have Without a Trace, or whatever it's been called before. I think it was called Takedown in COD Ghosts. I think it's also built into the Assassin Vest in MW3, where you don't leave behind a skull when you kill somebody. Then you have Strategist. 3 green perks grants you bonus score for doing objectives and destroying enemy equipment. It also allows you to see equipment through walls, deploy equipment and field upgrades faster. That's cool and all, but I'm not exactly sure why I can see enemy equipment through walls with that. I believe Engineer is a blue perk, so I don't know why there's a crossover with the Strategist bonus for having 3 green perks, and it gives you one of the perks of that's blue, which is Engineer. It gives you like Engineer Light, Diet Engineer. I don't know what's going on there. So you can only have 3 perks unless you equip the Perk Greed Wildcard, in which case you can get 1 extra perk, which I think is kind of fucking lame. So let's get into this. So this is similar to the Modern Warfare 2 problem that Infinity Ward had, and I feel like because this isn't an Infinity Ward game, a lot of people are going to just not note how bad the system is, so I'm going to be the one to do it here. These are all perks that we have seen in every fucking COD game ever. Like, these are just Hardline, Scavenger, Ghost, Flak Jacket, Tac Mask. You have seen some version of these perks in every COD since MW 2019. I think Bruiser is the only unique one granting you bonuses for using melee weapons, but that is about fucking it, kids, and I don't like it. In fact, even the Recon specialty for running 3 blue perks is just giving you a light version of specialist abilities that we've had before where you can see enemies through walls. And I'm sorry, why do I get to do that on every respawn? That sounds like a death streak, but one that is always on? Oh, it's always working? For those of you that don't know, Call of Duty used to have death streaks where if you died too many times, you'd respawn with a bonus, like one that paints the enemy that last killed you on the map, you drop a live grenade, or you have bonus health. They were hated, and now we have something that essentially rewards you for respawning, and all you had to do is run 3 blue perks for it. Why? Like, why isn't the Recon Vision Pulse thing like a specialist ability, or I guess a field upgrade or a score streak? This is weird. I don't like this. All of this is stuff that's just been in other games as normal perks. Like, use my field upgrade faster and see things through walls and earn bonus score for doing things. Wow, that sounds like perks that have been in Call of Duty forever that I didn't have to tailor my loadout towards. This feels like it's trying to solve a problem that has existed in COD games before, where people just make the most versatile loadouts. This feels like sort of an idea that has been bouncing around the COD dev studios for a while, like we saw it with basic trainings in COD World War II, we saw it with the categories of perks in COD Ghosts, and we saw it with the vest system and the timer perk system in Modern Warfare 2 and 3. They don't want you to just equip like Dexterity, Ghost, and Flak Jacket and then just have that. They want you to feel like you're missing out unless you're tailoring into a singular style. They have been sort of lightly pushing us towards this feeling of missing out if we're not tailoring to a specific loadout or playstyle, but this game just fully does it. This game is fully just telling you, yeah, I bet you want to have Dexterity and Gung-Ho and Ghost and Ninja. Too fucking bad. You cannot run that. There is no world where you can have Gung-Ho, Dexterity, Ghost, and Ninja. You can't have them. Because Dexterity and Gung-Ho, Ghost and Ninja, Flak Jacket, and Tac Mask are all perk tier 1, If you want any two of those perks, you need to run Perk Greed. It's stupid, it's going to be a crutch, but I do like the idea that Call of Duty is trying to encourage me to not just run a meta set of perks, and instead tailor my loadout to a specific playstyle. They have wanted people to do this for a long time. All of their advertising has pointed people in the direction of making a loadout that is specific to a playstyle. Just think of the Call of Duty default classes and how they advertise their loadout systems since COD 4. They are actively encouraging you by giving you perks that exist in other games. Like the Enforcer specialty sounds amazing, right? Killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regeneration. That's quick fix. We've had this before. That's compression plate. We've had this before. But they want you to tailor your loadout to an aggressive, loud playstyle in order to run that. They don't want you just getting ninja alongside that. Now, they do want you to be able to run 3 red perks and then use Perk Greed to get ninja, but then you are giving up the other wild cards like Tactical Expert, Danger Close, Prepper, Gunfighter, Overkill. So you have to sacrifice a lot to negate their system and go for more versatility. But honestly, they're dropping the ball here. Not only are these specialties not interesting and very limiting, it's bizarre that there isn't a 4th specialty for running 3 different colors of perk. So you are so encouraged to run the same color that it's again limiting. Like, why can't I get rewarded for running a red, blue, and green perk? That would be really cool. Maybe it's like gives you a specialty that's different than all the rest, or gives you a little bit of each, or maybe it gives you 2 wildcard slots when you do that. That'd be interesting, but we don't have anything really interesting here. We have a very basic perk system that's railroading us into playstyles. Again, do I hate this? A little. Am I mad about it? No. I will give this a try. I will give this a go. I think this is better than, I don't know, Cold War, MW 2019, Vanguard. It's definitely better than MW2's perk system. But I do think we just saw a better, more fun version of this in MW3, and this does not improve on that at all. In fact, I'm going to say something really harsh here. I don't think this improves on anything. But I gotta respect it. It feels like they believe that this is going to make the game more fun and less crutch-oriented in some way. So they think this is going to make the game more interesting because they know that all these perks have existed before. They think that by tailoring them this way, we should have a better experience. I would love to see how the fuck that's possible, so bring it on. I just hope that if we hate this, we will get perk changes, like perks moved into different categories, buffs and nerfs to these specialties. Like for instance, Recon has no business seeing me through walls upon respawn. Get a fucking grip, Treyarch. And there shouldn't be anything in the game that gives you your field upgrade faster when there's a field upgrade that revives you. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do you love this? Do you hate this? Why do you love this? Why do you hate this is more interesting. I'd like to hear some extra input on this. And please like and subscribe, and my next video will be about the weapons coming in Black Ops 6, my most anticipated part of the game. I will see you when I see you guys. Goodbye. Did I just say my most anticipated part of the new COD are the guns? Holy shit, I'm cooked.